Hola, buenos días o buenas tardes. Hoy es el 19 de mayo o el 20 de mayo. ¿Es miércoles o jueves? Aquí ves la pregunta ¿dónde? Where? ¿Cuándo? When? ¿Por qué? Why? So for today we're going to be discussing las palabras interrogativas. And I will explain. ¿Qué es una palabra interrogativa? What is an interrogative word? Well, let's think about what it means to interrogate, right? If you are interrogated, you are usually asked a lot of questions, and these types of questions ask for information. Where were you on Friday night? Who were you with? Why did you do that? So these are interrogatives, interrogativas. In English, we have who, what, when, where, why, how, etc. In Espanol, we have question words too, and you're going to learn those today. And so this is taking us to the next level of going beyond yes or no to the yes/no questions. Do you like pizza, for example? Sí or no? Two, why do you like pizza so much? Where do you eat your pizza? Okay? So I'd like you to take out un cuaderno y un lápiz. Okay, so you're going to be taking notes for these interrogatives. If you have available at home un lápiz rojo, un bolígrafo rojo, that would help. And I'd like you to take notes on what you see. You can pause the screen at any time. ¿Cómo estás? Now, the reason I'm showing this to you in Espanol first is because you know ¿cómo estás means how are you? So you know as you write down ¿cómo estás? ¿Cómo is how, right? I think it helps to include the rest of the language here, but if you are writing ¿cómo, it's also how. ¿Cómo? How? ¿Cómo estás? How are you? So you're going to pause this if you need more time as I'm moving on. So at any point, pause the video and write these notes. ¿Cuál es tu cuaderno? Which one is your notebook? ¿Cuál is which? ¿Cuáles son? ¿Cuáles son? If which is cuál, cuáles is which ones. Okay? ¿Cuándo es la clase de español? ¿Cuándo es la clase de español? When is Spanish class? ¿Cuánto es? How much is it? ¿Cuántos hay? How many are there? ¿Dónde están ellos? Where are they? ¿Por qué está ella allí? Why is she there? ¿Qué es? What is it? ¿Quién es de Cancún? Who is from Cancún? ¿Quiénes son ellos? Who are they? Okay, this is really important. When forming questions with interrogative words, who, what, when, why, the verb comes before the subject, just like in English. Now, let me show you the statement first. Ellos van a la fiesta. That's the subject first, subject verb. They go. They are going to the party. Turn it into a question. Van ellos a la fiesta. Now, here's the magic. Ready? So, this top example here, sentence to a question, are they going to the party? That's a yes or no question. You want to know more than that. When are they going to the party? Okay? So, interrogative word, verb, and then the subject. It's easiest if you start with creating the sentence, making it into a pregunta by swapping, and then putting the interrogative word in front. Okay? This you need to know and take notes on. Please write that down. Okay, you can ignore this if you haven't color-coded this at home. What I'd like you to do if you are at home is to create flashcards of all the question words that you just wrote down. For example, I want you to write quiénes on one side of paper and who on the other. And I want you to study the paper flashcards until you know them all. Of course, you have this in vocabulario. In your vocab folder, there are flashcards. There are flashcards where you can study the pronunciation and study the translation. But by you making your own flashcards, you can have them at your disposal anywhere at any time, and you don't need your iPad for that. So that is what I want you to do, is learn what those question words mean. That is basically it for today. This is an activity we're doing in class, but it relates back to knowing the question words in English. So that's what you're going to do from home. You do not have to worry about this. And then reminder to submit formative 2 if you haven't already. Look at your feedback. Okay, and that is it. Gracias. Adios. No homework, just your flashcards. Adios.